championship.
Yeah, this is a department that he's going to be.
Grabber of Estonia has been a World Championship quarter-finalist in the past. 9-5 win, winning 9-5 against Tyler Steyer, who recently got to the semi-finals of a big event for the first time. On Shane Van Boning, a world champion of 3 years ago, he's really found the going hard against Long Duc Tien, but he's on the hill.
And the beauty of this arena, you can see a lot of tables from a lot of places, and Tien has the.
It is a double elimination format, so even if Van Boning loses that last rack, the champ falls further down the line, even if you get through it. So a potentially very big story emerging there. The other who really impressed us at the UK Open, Jeremy.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up myself. He's got a big match coming up as well. Eagle Eye wins the first. Yeah,
36 years of age he is. They basically spent a day sleeping once they'd arrived at golf these days. And mixing his tournament activities with obviously a big favourite to win this match against the invited player from Saudi. This could end up being quite a short contest. It certainly hasn't taken long to get to 2-0, if that is to be the case. No matter to him, so Shaw again in rack 3. Well, 9's gone in, but unfortunately for him, 3 years ago, beaten here on the opening day, so he will be off to the loser's side. Long Duc Tien in the World Championship again, because of course when he was defending champion, it was Duong Quoc Huang who knocked him out.
And for Tien to start.
Yeah, and he will
offside. Lo Ho Sum had to play a really nice match there. Then we lost, of course, the top guy, SVB, ways at the table, but he's been a very good player for a long time. Deceiving, really.
In terms of last 64. Sorry, apologies. That was, of course, was at the. That was in a more played Chang. That was the UK Open, actually, wasn't it? He played Chang Yung Lin. Yes, yes, in one of these arenas.
Yeah, I'm not sure about it there. Lost in the final last time SVB won it.
No, it was Catchy who. So Jayson Shaw leading 3-0. He ultimately did, so that was to the credit of the home contingent as well.
Yeah, that's that blue too. But you know, Carl and I came early here to Jeddah, you know, to do a few things, of course, with the
two of them. Shaw did not hit the jackpot there, though.
You rarely see it. He's got really good timing, and I think that's. Hasn't had a lot of table time just yet, Khalid, but he can.
Hart had to beat Jeffrey Rodder and Johan Chua just to get through to single elimination. Well, didn't give up ball in hand.
Jayson very good with the rest. Spoke a little too soon. Doesn't mean always trying to play the safety like here, but I'm talking about when you're trying to play position, you're not going to take a chance to get snookered and that. Been pretty smart. You still have to execute, obviously, but now Jayson, did he get? He kind of stun followed it. Really nice.
straight sailing in this rack, but overall he's looking very much in command of things. And now, already almost halfway to victory, Jayson Shaw leads 4-0. What's about this break then, Jay?
Oh, when we came out with the new rule, the break box, and of course the 9 on the spot, he certainly has one.
You don't want to take so much on top that it almost becomes something he sees as a workout on the table and in this position.
Well, what I equate it to is, you know, I've rarely ever practiced. Same here. We all know he's a huge favorite, but he's got to think of future matches to not only feel good about the stroke.
Well, found himself having to take a slightly more scenic route. Well, that, you have to say, is pretty impressive. Well, didn't want to waste the good shot he'd played on the 8.
Yeah, he's just catching the rack a little thick on the last.
Your field.
The Asian Buddy Hall, just because Buddy was so renowned with his cue ball, how good the cue ball and this pattern play, and Chang was this. I was very fortunate to catch a lot of those guys, you know, at the end of their prime and on into the glory years. But
early on, Shaw trying to kick out of this and just get any sort of contact at all you would feel on the 1, but wasn't able to do it.
So snooker off a miss on the 1, but you know, Jayson kind of pushed out light in this game, knowing maybe but maybe draw into the green 6 here off the 3. Oh, he's playing for the gap, so that's a pretty confident.
He's holding himself. Oh, but hang on. Hang on.
Yeah, it's so easy. It's just one of them things when you're close.
Say the remainder of rack 6 looks just a formality. So Khaled Al-Otaibi going to lose, but it's the other way round in this one. So instead of closing to a couple behind, he trails by 4. Well, actually, that one has just finished. So. Oh, no, sorry. It's gone hill-hill. It's gone hill-hill.
So an opportunity here. Caught it a little heavy. May have some type of backdoor safety in mind. Comfortable about the outcome, but it's the type of shot that you're going to try and play some shape, but hopefully not get snookered doing so.
Just trying to keep you across.
The win, and Oscar Dominguez has a chance.
And of course, you were very much in his corner when he won this 3 years ago. Do you think after a defeat like that, he'll want to talk?
Probably just stick by himself a little bit tonight. You know, try and get that rest. He's got 2 more matches for a couple wins.
I don't think Shane would ever leave the venue, but for the fact that they shuttered it.
And of course, that's just keeping the lead, and then lost, I think, 3 out of the last 4 games to lose them.
So looks like another routine finish here for Shaw. Ooh, well. So this will be the biggest gap between the players yet. 5 racks in it now. Always good players, because they've always had to come through a tough school to get anywhere in their own country.
He won the lag, so he got to open the match. Push out here, and if you're new to 9-ball pool.
Him that you cannot say about any other player in the game's history.
To make it to the final of the World 9-ball.
Of course, that only became a thing a few years ago because
Oliver Hall, the Saudi players in some of these home countries. But yeah, I would certainly say that.
Yeah, and Khaled Al-Otaibi is increasingly being known in his own
Yeah,
right.
we kind of picked out some players to watch for, and Khaled's one of the ones, you know, off the top tier guys that I
As he tries to plot his way to get within 2 of victory. His record actually in match when he won the US Open, that was before it was played in the later stages. He's actually played in 6 finals on the World 9-Ball Tour since the but then Al-Otaibi got himself hooked on the 8. Shaw ended up winning that rack to lead tonight.
Top English will open even if you put some right check. Oh, he held it up nicely. Gonna have to show us another.
Reyes Cup that they lost in Manila in October, and his only decent run really in one of the matchroom bids. You have to think it's an entirely realistic possibility he'll get the 3 more Mosconi Cup wins he needs. And it takes Shaw within 1 of victory. He now leads by... Well, no one in the side again. He has made the 2.
He'll just push through here like that, trying to use what looks like a pretty good wall of balls with the 9, the purple 5, and the red 3.
Another player just starting his campaign, not bad, but still got a long way to come back in that one. It's 5-1 to Babad.
With Rhoda. I'm not sure what it is, but there's even a few fans that got involved. Now they're having a discussion with the head referee, Marcel. So, but if he gets this down and gets back past the 9, kind of let up on a stroke there. Gonna have issues.
Okay, so great chance for Al. Let's see what we can find out about that. Meanwhile, back here. Yeah, that is no great surprise, you have to say. Good chance for the man from the host nation to get it back to 8-2, but wasn't able to do it. So